Good morning and welcome back to our final fabulous segment here on CityLine. Lots to talk about. With me, I have three amazing individuals who are here to talk about RAGS Wearable Art Sale. And I have to say, first and foremost, if you don't know what RAGS is, well, you can blame me, because once you find out what RAGS is, you'll never not go to RAGS. It is an institution in Pierce County. So please join me in welcoming Mandi Webster-Martin. You are the RAGS co-chair. Welcome, my dear.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
It's good to see you. And with you, of course, is the legendary Miriam Barnett. Hello, my dear.
Hi, Amanda.
I see you at Stadium Thriftway. You know, I see you in your neighborhood as I'm walking around. And most recently, I made your brownies, and I had them for breakfast, and they were delicious. You are still the CEO of the YWCA of Pierce County, and it's so great to have you on the couch.
Thank you so much.
This beautiful woman next to you, Rozina, McKeegan, you are the Blue House crafted jewelry proprietress and artist. Welcome to CityLine.
Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you, and you brought some of your beautiful jewelry that we're going to talk about that people can actually find at RAGS. And then each of you also is wearing jewelry that you have either bought at RAGS or will be available there. So Mandi, for those who do not know, when I say the word RAGS, they're thinking, RAGS, really? What is RAGS?
So the name comes from when it was first conceived, and it was Rags from Riches, and it's evolved into RAGS, but they are all new items. It's a wearable art sale and show. So we have a marketplace and a gallery. We have, I think, over 70 artists this year that are participating, and they donate a portion of their sales to us, which we combine with our donations that we've accumulated throughout the year, and we give to the YWCA Pierce County.
That is amazing. So it started out Rags to Riches. I kind of knew that, but I wanted to hear it. Miriam, so when Mandi says a portion of the sales goes to the YWCA, how does the YWCA benefit? Because you've got many buckets that you could put that money into.
So first of all, when she says proceeds, we're talking six figures. It's not just a little bit of money.
It's not just, $300,
No.
which that is a lot of money, but still.
It's been over $1 million over the course of the time they've been supporting the YWCA. And what's beautiful about these funds is they're unrestricted, which is very important because it means we can use the funds where we need them. We can use them in our therapeutic children's program. We can use them for our shelter program. For instance, if a client comes in, they don't have the medication because they had to flee fast. We can get their medication for them using these funds. We can use it in our free legal program. So unrestricted means we use it where we need it, and we use it to help our clients.
I love how you described that, because it's a gift to have unrestricted funds. It's just like, here, fill the need.
Exactly.
It's lovely. Rozina, tell us about the jewelry that you make, and also this necklace you're wearing. I want this necklace.
Okay, there's only 3 of these.
Okay.
So you're going to have to go to RAGS
Okay,
to
so
get one of
hold still, because I want to get a shot of this. I don't know, we'll get one. But let's talk about your company and how long you have been making jewelry.
I have been making jewelry a little bit less than 2 years. I took a class at Tacoma Art.
Okay, stop for a second.
Okay.
That is so impressive.
Thank you.
Because 70 artists, you are in good company. And obviously, you are, we got a good shot of your necklace. You are doing what you're supposed to be doing if you are creating these kinds of works of art after 2 years. Okay, now I'm done gushing.
Thank
Keep
you.
going.
Most of my jewelry is one of a kind and focused on gemstones and craftsmanship. I love finding beautiful and unique gemstones and designing settings for them that really highlight the stone, and they're timeless, so they never really go out of style.
And we're showing some of the beautiful work here that people can track you down at RAGS. Oh, I see some rings in there I may have to track down. Let's talk about, this is your second year. What made you come back? Because I want to also put out there, this is a lot of work. I mean, you have to produce jewelry that will last the whole time.
Yeah. I had so much fun last year. I was so nervous last year, and they did such an amazing job at putting me at ease. They took such good care of me and all the other artists. It's so well organized.
Yes.
So I'm going to apply every year.
I love that. So Mandi and Miriam, that's like a rock band, a girl rock band. Yeah. Are either one of you wearing any RAGS jewelry right now, Mandi?
Absolutely. So the pieces that I'm wearing are a set from Darcy Thompson. She makes jewelry out of china, like old china plates.
Yes.
And she resets them. And so I got the earrings first, and then a couple of years later she found matching design and made a pendant for me. So now I have the whole set, and she will be at RAGS again next weekend.
I love that. And I don't know if we can see exactly what's on the pendant.
People dancing.
Oh, I love that.
Maybe they're dancing. I like to think they're dancing.
They're getting to know each
Yes.
other. What about you, Ms. Barnett? What are you wearing?
So I have my saucy bracelets. I buy one every year to add to my collection. Each one has a different saying. So I say they're my bracelet tattoos. So as I put them on in the morning, I recite the saying, and it helps my day start really positively because they're all wonderful sayings. And then I have a matching ring by her. And then my necklace is by Cheryl DeGroot, who's been with us for many years.
Yes.
Does amazing work. And then my jacket actually is also in GALA, so it's from RAGS as well. As are my earrings.
Oh, I love that. So we would be remiss if we didn't talk about the coronavirus in the news and some of the precautions about big events in terms of attending them. So is the sale, we think it's still happening, but what precautions have you taken?
It is still happening. We have received a lot of inquiries, and we are just encouraging everyone to follow best practices.
Yes.
If you don't feel well, please stay home. If you're going to come, please wash your hands. Do some shopping, eat some food, wash your hands again.
There we
We
go.
will have hand sanitizer stations available, but just
There we go.
good best practices.
Because buying jewelry covers a multitude of heartbreaks. That I'm convinced of it. It's therapy. Now, you mentioned, Miriam, that coat you have on, the beautiful jacket, was GALA. Let's talk about the GALA, Mandi.
Sure, it's Thursday night, the 12th, from 6 to 9 p.m., and it's our opportunity to thank and celebrate our artists. We will have live music from Kareem Candy and some special appearances by Tacoma Opera.
Oh.
We have great food by Snuffins. Tickets are still available on our website.
Okay.
So it's $80, and then the rest of the weekend is free and open to the public.
I love that. So, Miriam, what role does the YWCA play during the RAGS sale besides saying, thank you for the money?
Thank you is hugely important.
Yes, it is.
But we also, our staff work the cashier's desk. They're trained on the computers, and they're very, very dependable and reliable and do a great
Yes.
job. I'm there the entire time, helping wherever I'm needed, and also just thanking the patrons who are coming.
Yeah.
So I live there, which I love. I spend way too much money as a result. And so we do whatever RAGS Guild asks us to do because we are so grateful to them for putting this event on our behalf.
Oh, I love that. So speaking of that, Mandi, who do we need to thank?
Well, in addition to the wonderful Y staff, we're completely volunteer run. So the facility, Larson's Mercedes-Benz, they let us set up there every year. Snuffins, our caterers, the people who put up posters for us, all of these amazing people and businesses and individuals, we couldn't do it without them. So I just wanted to take a moment and say thank you for all the support.
I love that.
I would like to just also
Yes.
thank the artists, like the beautiful artist sitting next to me, because without the artists, we don't have a show.
That's right. That's right. And we can't underscore enough that this is not something that you just start getting ready for a month ahead of time, look at your inventory. This is something that you start working on. I would imagine as soon as RAGS is over, you're like, what am I going to show next year? What did well, and what new skills do I want to showcase? So absolutely a huge thank you to the artists. Last question for each of you to answer in this last minute and a half here. What is your favorite part of RAGS? And let's go with you first, Rozina.
Definitely being surrounded by the artists and the people who support them.
Yeah, I bet you it's really energizing.
It is.
Yeah, what about you, Miriam, after all these years?
It's all about the people too. It's about the artists, it's about the patrons who come, it's about the RAGS Guild members themselves, because I'm an extreme extrovert, and so people are my caffeine. Love the people.
I would have never known that about you. No.
Right? Surprise.
Surprise! And what about you, Miss Mandi?
All of those, but actually a fun little tradition that started a few years ago. So the last day, right before we completely wrap, we do a little dance party through the whole event and sort of thank everyone for participating. And it started a few years ago, and now it just doesn't feel like RAGS if we don't do it.
Oh, no, that alone should be enough to get anybody there to watch that. I want that on the video next time.
Okay.
Thank you to all three of you
Thank
for
you
the
for having
roles
us.
that you've played in this event, for the millions and millions of hours you've put into this, and for the people who are behind you that we couldn't get on the couch. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Amanda.
My pleasure. Well, that wraps up another great segment of CityLine. It is always a pleasure and a privilege to be in your home. We have given you some really great things to think about in this last hour, so please go out there, be a part of the tapestry, and above all, pay it forward. And when you come back, as always, we'll be waiting for you right here at CityLine. Take care.
That's my home, from the fires to the dawn. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Tacoma, that's my home, place I call my own. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Oh, you're from Seattle. Oh, you're from LA. Oh, you're from Chicago, but Tacoma's where you'll stay. Oh, you're from Seattle. Oh, you're from LA. Oh, you're from Chicago, but Tacoma's where you'll stay. Yeah, Tacoma, that's my home, from the fires to the dawn. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Tacoma, that's my home, place I call my own. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Oh, you're from the east end. Oh, you're from Green Bay. Oh, you're from Atlanta, but Tacoma's where you'll stay. Oh, you're from the east end. Oh, you're from Green Bay. Oh, you're from Atlanta, but Tacoma's where you'll stay. Yeah, Tacoma, that's my home, from the pines to the dawn. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Tacoma, that's my home, place I call my own. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Oh, you're from the East Coast. Oh, you're from the West. Oh, you're from the middle, but Tacoma's still the best.